Hello, everyone. It's Scotty T, and I have with me an amazing comedian, actor, writer, producer, filmmaker. I think he even had a truck business or something at some point. Dexter Tucker is here. Dexter, you look like $1 million, and thank you for giving me some of your time, sir.
Thank you for having me, Scott. How you doing?
I feel like a woodpecker in a lumber yard. I'm a little giddy.
A little giddy.
I'm a little giddy. You're an amazing talent, guy.
Thank you.
You're an amazing talent.
I appreciate that.
Well, and I'm doing this differently because I watched a lot of stuff. I do a lot of research. I look up and do a lot of research before I do one of these. And I want to start by thanking Lester Bibbs because Lester set this up. Lester's a very good friend of mine.
Yeah, likewise. That's my man.
And I normally ask people how I start off by saying, well, and you're in Georgia, you're in Atlanta, right?
Yes.
Born and raised that area.
Yes.
But I normally ask people, when did they start doing comedy and how did they start doing comedy? And if I have it right, you and Lester, that's how comedy started for you.
Yeah, well, my little brother was doing comedy and that's all he ever did. I never
Okay.
even had aspirations of doing comedy. And we had a comedy club at one point and I managed the club.
Okay.
And so I got a chance to hang around and befriend a lot of the comedians. And just being myself, they thought I was funny, and they would all
Right.
say, "You should do it, you should do it." But I
Right.
never really, I didn't take it serious. I had other things like I was in trucking. I had
Yeah.
some truck,
Trucking
I had
business.
trucking
Yeah. I
business.
saw you. I saw you had a trucking business.
But I actually started on a dare from Lester Bibbs.
Right.
He was getting ready to go do a show in Florida, and he told me, "Man, come on and go with me. I'll give you $500. All you gotta do is 5 minutes." He just wanted me to go
Yeah.
with him.
No, I
But
heard that. 5 minutes, go to Florida.
five
That's what I
hundred dollars. And
heard.
when he said that, I said, "Wait a minute, a free trip to Florida, 5 minutes. I could do that." And I did it. And when I did it, I caught the bug. I was like,
Yeah.
it's challenging. So you don't start out good. You don't have it. You got it takes time to work, but it's challenging. So I caught the bug, and I started doing comedy. And shoot, I'm like 20.
I just, that's the next thing I've written down. Over 20 years, I think you've been
Yeah,
doing comedy, right?
yeah, yeah. I've been doing comedy, but I'm like I'm a jack of all trades. I do a lot of
Right. Yeah,
stuff.
no, well, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into filmmaking and acting and all that. But I wanted to know when you were younger. Now, you mentioned your brother, but were there other comedians when you were younger, when you were growing up and stuff that influenced you, and comedians that you like today?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we grew up on Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy and
Right.
um, all kind of comedies. We love the comedies like Uptown Saturday Nights
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that type of stuff. Bill
Okay.
Cosby and Sidney 48 movies was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
funny. And my whole family's funny. My mom and my dad funny.
Right.
Like in our neighborhood where I come from, we would call it joning. I don't know. They call it
Yeah,
different in
yeah.
different
George
regions.
Wallace told me that.
Yeah, joning is just
Just,
talking about someone
yeah,
lightheartedly. And that's what we did all day. That was our entertainment.
right.
All day, all night, we joned each other. And that's a
Yeah,
thing where I'm from, Atlanta, East Atlanta, Decatur, all over the they do it all over the United States, but that's what we did in Atlanta. We called it joning. So that
yeah,
was art. That's what we did. So,
yeah.
you know, it was in us. It was always in
Yeah,
us. And my little brother, he got it all from the older guys and my older
right,
siblings. He sit back and listen to us, and then he ended up. That's all he ever did was comedy.
right,
So
right. Well,
yeah,
what about comedians today? Are there comedians today that you really like? Are there any you like today?
yeah, lots of them, some of the famous ones like Dave Chappelle
Yeah.
and who else? JB Smooth, my man.
Oh yeah, JB
Uh,
Smooth.
but there's a lot of comedians that are not so famous that
Yeah.
I work with a lot
Go ahead.
on
Name a
the
few.
circuit that are my favorites, like cats like J.J. Williamson and
Yeah.
Doodoo Brown.
Yeah, I've
Uh,
heard of Judy Brown.
rest in peace, Tyler Craig. Rest in
Yeah,
peace,
okay.
Dirty South. These are
Yeah.
people that I work with on a daily basis. Sean Larkins had me cracking up the other night. I think he's one of the best right now. Lots of them. Double D. I can go on and on.
Okay.
Shout out to Carlos Miller getting his shine right now.
Okay.
These
Good.
are cats from that got their grind on in Atlanta, and
Okay.
I got to watch them and I got to work with them, and
Okay. Then
I pay to see them.
let's move forward. When did acting and filmmaking, when did that start? In other words, you did
You
comedy.
know,
Take because I'm dumb as a bucket of rocks. Teach me, tell me how it progressed.
to be honest with you, I
No,
wanted
lie
to
to
get
me.
into.
Lie to me.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna lie to you too. But to be honest with you, my main goal was to act
Do do
and be a
films.
filmmaker
Right.
and be a filmmaker. That's what I enjoy doing the most. Comedy was like the third thing, but I knew
Okay.
doing comedy would get me comedy roles, and that's what it did. It would get me roles, acting roles,
Right.
because when you're on stage, you're auditioning because you're up there by yourself. And if you can hold that room and make people laugh by yourself, that's an audition in itself. So my first few roles, my acting roles, were all because people saw me on stage. So I didn't necessarily have to go to auditions
Oh,
and
all
stand in
right.
line
All
with
right.
everybody else. And I knew that. So that was my plan, and it worked out. And eventually I was able to start producing films. But
Okay.
if you look at my resume, I've been in, man, I don't even know, like 20 films.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm going to
so
put the links to your IMDb and all the stuff, and we're going to
yeah,
move on.
yeah, I've been in a lot of films, a lot of
Right, you
films.
have been, and I want to move on now to your, if it's okay, your latest project or one of your latest project, Wide Open, the Andre Rison story.
You know, people really don't know what it takes to become a superhero. I wanted to be great. I didn't shoot nobody, and you know that.
That boy, going to the NFL. Man, all you want to do is talk and get on my damn nerves. I'm sick.
Because it's obvious somebody has a temper problem.
Man, which one? The little one. The one we're gonna have a problem with.
You can't control it.
Hey, it make me feel like the superstar I am.
You understand that?
I bet you won't catch another one, though.
I've been burning you all
All
morning.
right, bet, man, put some on. You think you should come out here and show Prime Time up on his own practice?
Better G.
Boy, stop.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
on
I'm very
Tubi,
proud
it's
of
on
that.
Amazon, it's all over on streaming.
Yeah, it's international now. I just came back from France, from the
Okay,
Cannes International Film Festival, where we were featured. Um, it's all over the world. You definitely can see it on Tubi, Amazon
right,
Prime,
yeah.
YouTube TV, and all that. It's a life story of NFL football player Andre Rison. It's about his life. And of course, it includes his tumultuous relationship with Lisa Left Eye Lopez of TLC and his NFL career. And, you know, I'm very proud of it. It's something that me and my partners worked on for a while. One of my best friends, Derek Hanspike, it was his original idea, and I jumped on board with him early, and then brought my other partner, Jared May, on, and
Okay.
we finished it together, and with a lot of help. I could shout out some other producers like Tiger Graham and other people that helped us get it done. But
You pretty
it's
much
it's a
funded the
good movie.
thing. You funded the thing and did the whole thing yourselves, right?
Yeah, we did the whole thing
Right, yeah,
ourselves. Yeah, we did, and I'm most proud that just some friends got together and was able to
sure.
accomplish that and get it done and get it finished. I'm very proud of that, and it's actually a good movie. And my dream is to make a classic movie like a Five Heartbeats or what I consider classics.
Yeah.
I think Dead Presidents is a classic. Movies that
Well,
people have watched time and time again, and and
well,
true
I'm
stories. I think true stories is going to be my niche now because I like doing true stories.
lighten it up here a little bit because this is a comedy show. I saw and on Facebook, you are like the biggest Atlanta Falcons fan in the world.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
No, and you even had the toilet bowl this year with the Saints and the Falcons. You were
Absolutely,
live at the
every year.
stadium.
Absolutely. Oh my God. Yeah,
No,
that's
and
one thing I
listen,
can't get away from.
I respect it. Before we started recording, I told you. I mean, I go way back with football,
Hmm.
and I just I feel your pain.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
I was an Eagles fan I've been an Eagles fan, and I just prayed I'd get a Super Bowl before I died, and we
Well, you
finally
got
got
yours,
one.
so you don't feel my pain.
Well, yeah, you're right. I only feel a little of your pain.
Yeah, you feel a little bit. You have no clue. You can cry me a river, and I feel the real pain. I mean,
But
I got to the Super
Matt
Bowl.
Ryan's coming to the rescue, right?
Yeah, I hope so. And I was just talking about that with a guy on
Yeah,
the inside a few minutes ago that I think that Matt Ryan really cares
yeah, he
about the
does.
Falcons getting up to where they should be. And I think he'll make some decisions that the people that's been running the team are missing, from a football standpoint.
Well,
So
I think the owner Arthur Blanks or whatever he seems like a good guy, and hopefully he's gonna
yeah,
do
I
yeah,
don't have a problem with Arthur Blank. He has
yeah. No,
never
I think
been
he's good.
cheap. He has never not given them what they asked for. They just have not
Can't get it together.
lived up to what. So he's trying something different. But at the same time, I'm tired of it.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I'm
Let
not a
me ask
fool.
you.
I knew they were going to do something big in the offseason to draw us back in because we were so mad. All the fans were so mad.
Throw you
So
back
that's what
in.
they do. The Hawks do the
Yeah,
same thing. Yeah,
I know. That's
you know
like
what
the
they do.
Eagles. Many years I went through it. I got to
Body
move on
coach.
because DMX. I had Don Gray on, and Don Gray told a story about DMX, and I watched the thing today. What? I don't know what you're pointing at.
I was telling the girl to go in the house.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I
I'm
thought you
actually
told me.
sitting outside of.
I thought
I
you
went
told
to
me to
a
shut the fuck up.
no. I'm
No,
sitting
but
outside of a
DMX,
repast. I went to a funeral. Go ahead.
you did one of the last scenes, if I understand it right, with DMX before he died.
I did. Yeah. We were doing a movie called Dog Man.
Yeah,
Shout
and
out
I
to my
looked
man
for the movie.
Antonio Simmons.
Did the movie ever come out? Because I looked for it.
What? No, it didn't.
That's what
DMX
I
died
thought.
before we finished. Antonio Simmons, the producer, he said he's gonna finish it.
Okay,
He was trying to do some AI stuff to get it done
I see.
because it wasn't quite done. And
Yeah,
I think he's still trying. But shout out to him. And yeah, I did the last scene with DMX before he passed, man. And
yeah,
I didn't realize it at the time, of course, but yeah, that's what Antonio tells me, man. And I was
yeah.
just getting to know DMX, man. That was sad.
In the impression you did, and I got to say, Don Gray did the great, just a grumble. Just a grumble. I got to ask you, do you enjoy making movies more or stand-up comedy more at this point? I think you already answered it. You really want to make movies.
Yeah, yeah, making movies is my dream, and I get more satisfaction out of it because I like the control. Comedy is something that it's a challenge. I like doing it. I love doing it. Doing it for a living, I don't know. I mean, maybe once I'm done with all the other stuff, it's something you can do till you die. My good friend George Wallace, he's 70 something
Yeah,
years old. He's still doing it.
yeah,
So, and it's a skill that I got in my pocket. If I need to
yeah,
do it, I can do it, and I still do. When people call me with the right offers, I still do a lot
yeah.
of comedy.
I've been blessed to have George on my show.
Yeah, that's my man.
George is an amazing guy.
Yes,
Um,
he is.
I said, you damn fool, you can't catch no ducks with no duct tape. He said, yes, I can. Watch. He went down there, stayed about 5-10 minutes. He come back with a handful of ducks. I said, damn. Next day, same little boy come back with a handful of chicken wire. I said, hey, little dumbass boy. Where you going with all that chicken wire? He said, I'm going out here to catch me some chickens. I said, you damn fool, you can't catch no chickens with no chicken wire. He said, yes, I can. Watch. He went down there, stayed about 5-10 minutes. He come back with a handful of chickens. I said, damn. Next day, he come down there with a handful of flowers. I said, hey. Hey, boy. What kind of flowers are those? He said, these here pussy willows. I said, hold up, I'm going with you this time.
do you have a favorite show or memory? Again, I'll tie into the comedy or in your filmmaking or just all your experiences from the trucking days. and you started, doing comedy and movies and acting. Do you have a favorite memory and then a least favorite where things didn't go so good? And that could be
Uh,
show or acting or just, you know,
Let me see. Well, I think probably my favorite that I'm most proud of is finishing our movie
Andre
because I did
Rison.
it with my friends,
Okay.
Derek Halfpike, Jerry May, Tiger Graham. I did it with my friends, and we finished it.
Okay.
And we actually had a premiere in Atlanta in Centennial Park that was the best premiere ever. I mean,
Okay.
I've been to all Chris Tucker's premieres,
Yeah.
all of
Okay.
them, Rush Hours, all of them. The premiere we had was more grand than any of that. We did it outside in the park on a big screen, had over 2,000 people out there. And I looked around and I was like, wow, we did it at night and with lights all over, city lights around. And I look back at it now, I was like, wow, we did that.
Yeah.
And probably when I first started doing comedy, it was rough,
This is
man.
the
Like,
least. We're doing least now.
yeah, that's the least. Like starting out doing
No,
comedy. And I
that was the favorite.
Yeah,
That
that was
was the
my favorite
favorite.
right
Now I
there.
want the
And I did
least. Now I want the
I did
least.
some great. I have a lot of great comedy memories of traveling around all
Go
around the
ahead, do a
country.
couple. Yeah, I like you. Go ahead, do a couple.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, like I said, like I got to travel a lot, and that was one of the reasons why I started doing comedy because the only thing I really envied about the comedy game was that they get to travel for free. People pay you to
Yeah,
fly you here,
yeah.
and you don't have to work for like 30 minutes to an hour. And I thought that
Right.
was pretty cool. So that was one of the things I definitely took advantage of when I first started. I was on the road a lot and
You know, a
went a
lot of
lot of
different
places.
groups, a lot of different mention a couple of the groups, Silk and a lot of different groups you were out with.
Yeah, I grew up with those guys. I grew up with them, and I made other connections. Shout out to my man Rick Yaten, was a promoter of a lot of old school acts like the Temptations and
Yeah, yeah, you did yeah.
Starlights and all. I did a show with not the Dramatics, Confunction and Sherelle in Oakland, California, and had
Yeah,
a
sure.
ball. I mean,
Yeah,
I got a new appreciation of all these older groups,
sure.
and sometimes being the only comedian on the show is fun when you're hosting the
Yeah,
show. They didn't come to see you; they came to see the acts, but then
yeah.
you make them laugh and
Yeah,
add to
yeah.
the show. That was a lot of fun. I also did like 6 dates with Gerald Levert and Will Downing.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Levert's, yeah.
Yeah, I was all up through New York, Philly with them,
Yeah.
and Chicago and Indiana. Yeah, so yeah, I had a lot of fun doing comedy on the road.
Okay. Let me ask you this, because again, Georgia is your home base and everything. Do you have a favorite place to play and a favorite place not to perform stand up?
Hmm, a favorite place?
Yeah, in other words,
Can't
like
think
in
of
other
a
words, you go to some places don't work so good, or it doesn't matter. You perform well
Well,
everywhere.
when I first started out, it used to be a Sunday night at Uptown Comedy Corner in Atlanta, and it was pretty much what they called a boo night. And they came to boo you if you had to be on your
I've
stuff.
heard that
They came to boo
before.
you. If you weren't a professional and on top of your game, they would boo you. And Sunday night was the night when all the dope dealers would be out and all the strippers and the strippers was off work and everybody was just
Just
gangster up
getting
in there.
messed up. Just
They
getting messed
smoking weed in there, they drinking. And if you didn't go up there and get it right, you got booed. I remember one time I got booed. And man, that's a horrible feeling right there. I felt like the whole tuba section of Mars Brown band booed. I went home, tried to go to sleep. I still heard them booing all night long. I couldn't even sleep, but
You notice
most
I'm
of the
laughing.
comedians had to go through that.
I laugh at the wrong stuff, Dexter. I really do, but I just love it.
No, that happened, and most comedians had to go through it. You had to go through it. So
Sure.
if you don't go through it, then you don't want to go through it later on in your career. You want to go through it early.
Early,
So
yeah.
I mean, I
If
got to
you
say I haven't been booed in years, and I can't remember last time I got booed. Not
yeah.
that I didn't have a bad show, but I didn't get booed. You
Yeah.
know,
He two old ladies, right? They've been friends for years. They sit on the porch in their rocking chair. They got the snuff in their mouth. They just rocking. One of them turned to the other one. She said, "I'm mad at you, bitch. I am mad at you. Because you've been going around telling everybody that my husband had a wart on his dick. Her friend said, I didn't say that. I did not say that. I said it felt like it.
I do need to ask, just because you mentioned him twice, I wasn't going to bring it up, but your brother Chris, have you guys ever worked together, or do you ever anticipate doing something with him?
Yeah, we worked together. We've done some comedy shows together.
Okay.
We did. He does a lot of casinos now. I did some casinos with him down in Florida, Hollywood, and Orlando. Yeah, but he does his own thing. I don't try to mix it too much when it comes to comedy shows because that's his thing, and that's his bread and butter. He don't need me on the show.
Yeah.
And people start doing the comparison.
I did see, and I may be wrong, but they may do another Rush Hour thing with Jackie Chan. I don't know if there's any truth to that.
They start rumors here and there, I'm
yeah.
I'm sure he'll do it if they want to.
Well, I would think the money's right too. The money's right too.
Yeah. The studios are not the same anymore like it was back then. They're not paying like they used to pay. They don't have the control they used to have.
Yeah.
You know, so that's just my opinion.
You said it earlier. You can make a movie now with your phone. People are same thing with music. Same thing with music. People are now making music. Yeah.
My movie I made that me and my friends paid for is on the same platform with movies that they spent $100 million making.
Right. Yeah.
So it's a whole different game right now.
What do you have coming up? I'm going to let you get going. I know you're in your car the whole damn time. It seems like you got to get going. But I want to just make sure that we covered everything. Do you have another movie in the works, or what do you have in the works? What do you have planned?
Yeah, well, I have another movie that's being distributed nationally, worldwide. It's called Jimmy, Did You Get One? Me and my partner Jerry May did.
Yeah.
Now we did that on a very tight budget. Probably about 7 years ago. But we're doing part 2, and we got a budget, and we're taking it to another level. And I want people to look out for Jimmy, Did You Get One? Because this is gonna be good. The script is great. We got what we need to do it the way we wanted to do it the first time. So yeah, we definitely gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah, there's gonna be some more stuff. I did a reality show called Ball Like Me, featuring a basketball coach who runs a program up in Chicago by the name of Chauncey Jones, and now he's coaching high school and probably gonna go to the college ranks. So look out for Ball Like Me, sports reality show. Yeah, and I produced that myself.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I think you're fantastic. And, you know, what I'd like is for you to come back as you have these things coming out, and I'll do what I can to help promote them.
Absolutely, Scott. I appreciate you having me on.
We're joined at the hip. And before we go, and hopefully, I don't know if you remember the Your Comedy Minute part, but I did want to bring up, because before I started recording, I looked up and it said 3 of your favorite comedy movies. That your favorite 3 comedy movies, and one of them was Harlem Nights.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you before we started, I know every line from that movie. Every line. From the beginning to even one of my favorite parts, and a lot of people don't catch it, when Red Fox and Della Reese are there. Where are the oranges? Put the oranges in the container. Swallow them, shut the fuck up. Fat bitch. The parrot.
You're right, the parrot.
Fat bitch.
The parrot.
Oh my God, I've done a lot of these, and I tell you what, like I said, a lot of people think I don't know.
The tuna. We'll make the tuna, bitch.
Shit, then make up some tuna then. I just had to tell you
something about them eyes, Benny.
Benny Snake Eyes Wilson. I've been doing this shit for 40 years. I can call dice before they stop rolling.
I just got him some glasses. He won't wear them.
He won't wear them. Shit, sucker. That's shit, sugar. That's them suckers losing their money.
Yeah, right. You know, the only movie I think funnier than that is Life. The Life is fun. Oh my God, Life is fun.
Yeah. Well, you know, one scene in that movie that a lot of people forget is Arsenio Hall in the back.
In Harlem Night.
Junior dead in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Junior dead in the motherfucker.
Don't shoot that little motherfucker no more. Yeah.
Dexter, I had such fun. Well, we're going to try and do one more thing. I don't know if you remembered it.
Mm-hmm.
My show is called Your Comedy Minute, and you can do 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you want. Dexter Tucker your comedy minute, and you go and do whatever you want for 3 or 4 minutes or however long you want.
Okay. Well, I just tell you what's going on in my life right now.
Yes, sir.
I'm newly single. I got a divorce last year, and I was married for 28 years, so that's something new going on in my life. So I'm trying to get back to being a player, and I don't even know how to do it no more. And I used to be a player back in the day. I was a player. I used to run so many women in and out of my apartment. I took the front door down and put some beads up. I was that kind of player, But I had a girl that I fell in love with, and man, she broke my heart. She broke my heart so bad, Scott. I didn't know what to do. I stopped messing with pretty women. I don't mess with nothing but
I
ugly
saw
women.
that.
Yeah, I don't mess with
No pretty
women.
women and no young women. You like old over 50.
Yeah, over 50. Because when I'm telling
Yeah.
you something about a woman over 50, all her kids are grown, her Cadillac is paid for, and she cook on Sundays. Matter of fact, she started cooking Saturday nights, Scott. When the last time you had a woman with some bowl of water between her legs popping peas, Scott? That's sexy. That's sexy. I know you look like you like to eat. See,
Oh my God, yes.
I don't. Come on, Scott. You got to get you a woman that can cook, because you mess with them young girls, you ain't gonna get nothing to eat. I hope you like Hot Pockets, because that's what the fuck you gonna be eating. Because they ain't gonna cook nothing. And I gotta get me a pretty girl. She broke my heart so bad, Scott. I didn't know what to do. I told her, I said, I hope your pussy close up like an earring hole, because I didn't know what else to say. I was hurt. But then I just had to. I could give me an ugly girl. I hold her hand. I walk through the mall, and I dare somebody to say something. Don't say nothing about my ugly girlfriend. This is my boo.
Yeah.
Scott, I want a girl so ugly her nickname is Ground Zero. I want a girl so ugly she look like she survived an abortion and raised herself. Right after the storm in New Orleans. I thought she was dead. Bitch got out the back door. Now she in college. I had some pretty girls. I had a girl fine as Delma on Good Times.
Oh yeah.
Nice as a Chick-fil-A employee. Pussy good enough to hold church in, Scott. I'm talking about a good girl. I don't want them no more, man.
I got you.
And then
I got you.
kids. And my ex-wife didn't just leave me. She left me with the damn kid, with grown kids. They stayed.
You
I
got
don't
3.
understand these kids. You can't even put them out no more. I couldn't wait to get grown, to move on out the house and just go on about my business. I couldn't wait to get my driver's license. You remember how we were when we was growing up? We couldn't wait to get grown.
Yeah.
And these kids don't want to go nowhere. They so damn lazy. They don't even run away no more. You remember we used to run away? These kids don't even run away no more.
You got 3 girls too.
3 girls. Oh, God, Scott, I don't know what I did to deserve it. I don't know what I did to deserve it. When they were little, man, I loved them so much. I felt so blessed. Now I felt like, boy, what did I do?
What did I do?
Whatever I did, I should have already paid for it by now.
Yes, sir. Well, look, I'm going to let you go. I do want to just say one last thing, because it just entered my mind. A buddy of mine used to say it all the time, and now I know where he got it. He stole it from you. He used to say, I drag my balls through a mile of glass to hear her piss into a coffee can through the telephone. I said, God damn, that's where my guy, because yours is, you would drag your balls through a mile of glass to hear what is it?
Fart over a walkie-talkie.
Fart over a walkie. He changed it to, he dragged his balls through a mile of glass to hear her piss into a coffee can through the phone.
Well, they'll remix your jokes now. They'll remix it.
Oh, yeah.
But some of the stuff I say, I got from some old ass men that I used to go sit around and listen to talk.
Oh,
so
sure.
Some of it I stole.
We got to learn to stick together, please. Can we start sticking together? Especially black people. We got to start sticking together now. We the most divided people. Come on now. It's true, baby. It's true. See, they won't even clap. They divided on that. We got to stick together. We the only ones who won't do it. White people stick together. That's why they keep power so long. When Mexicans stick together, Chinese people stick together, they all live together. You see 15 Mexicans in one car. They stick together, they live together, they save their money. Y'all walk around here talking about, I can't live with nobody. I can't live with nobody. You ain't got a dime in the bank because you paying $1,000 a month on a 1-bedroom apartment because you can't live with nobody, can't live with nobody. We got to stop it. I'm going to say this, I got to go. And y'all going to think I got too much time on my hands, but I was laying in my bed the other day, and I saw an ant now walk out of my wall. And I saw him, and he walked across my carpet like this. He walked all the way across the carpet, and I knew what he was doing because I saw it on Discovery Channel. That is the scout ant. He was by himself. He out looking for food. He walked all the way across the carpet, and he found this little bitty piece of cookie that my daughter had left on the floor. He nibbled that cookie, and he walked all the way back to the wall, and I know what he did when he got to the wall. He told them other ants, "Hey, everybody, I found some food. Come on, let's go get it." And without argument or hesitation, 1,000 ants came out that damn wall. They made a beeline to that cookie. They broke that cookie down, and they carried it back into that wall. I said, God damn it, I respect them ants. I respect them. Because y'all know that would have been different if them was some black ants. If them was some African-American ants, I can see them now. Hey, everybody, I found some food. Come on, let's go get it. Man, what kind of cookie is it? How far is the cookie? Man, I know where a whole cookie at. Hey, that's my time, y'all. My name is Dexter Tucker. I'll meet y'all outside after the show, man. I love to hug every woman's neck and shake every man's hand. Peace out. Thank y'all.